where shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Sovereign house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. Oh, O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown sings with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. Fueled by the fight.
Hello and welcome to O.C.S.T, Bigfoot and Stuff. I'm your host, Harold.
And I'm Christy.
Good to see everybody here.
Hello, everybody.
Got Russell Toe in the chat. Good to see you. We got Henry. Good to see you, Henry. We got Figgy. Figgy's in the chat. Good to see you. Sharon Guy. Great to see you.
He just posted it, Sharon. That's why.
Yeah, I just posted it. Been busy.
Hey, CJ.
Hey, CJ. AI mode in the chat.
How's it going,
Good to see
everyone?
you.
It's been hot here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when we were cold, when we were saying it was cold here. Now that it's springtime, it's a little warm in my house.
5 o'clock.
Yeah. A little warm.
You laughing at me?
No, he's laughing at himself because he went, "Phew, it's hot in here."
Oh, so he was laughing.
Hey, Jim. How's it going?
Yeah. Tonight we're gonna discuss the clips that I got night before last. We had the night vision. We had the night vision camera outside. Well, at least I did, and I was testing it out, and just outside where I normally stand when I'm looking at night.
He caught something. He
Yeah,
caught eye shine and possibly a voice.
yeah. Those of you that saw the video, I don't know if you noticed,
Makes me.
but the eye shine and the cat's eye shine were completely different. The the cat that shows up in the video, that's Morris. That's our boy. He likes to wander around everywhere, but if you notice in the video, the eye shine is probably about 6.5 feet, 7 feet up in the air, and it's between two trees. Well, I'll show everybody in a little while when I go outside that between those two trees, there's nothing for anything to sit on or stand on. It's just ground up, and the eye shine was at about 6.5 feet, 7 feet. And Morris, when I got the eye shine, a little while after I got the eye shine, the eye shine was still showing, and Morris comes walking from around the fence line, and I still had the eye shine on camera. And I know it wasn't a cat because the eye shine wasn't as powerful as the cat's. Now, when you film a cat, their eyes tend to let out, especially on night vision. Their eyes tend to let out a whole lot of light, like a
Lightning bug.
like a headlight on a car.
Like a lightning bug, as
Yeah.
Colton says.
And this eye shine that showed up, that wasn't the cat's, was a little bit more dim, and that's how you can tell the difference between another animal and a Bigfoot. Is Bigfoot's eye shine is a little bit more dim, at least in my experience. But I'm sure there's a lot of other researchers that will tell you. So we had that. It was probably about 3 minutes of video,
Something like that. I don't remember. But yeah.
and there was a few of you that asked if we do a boots on the ground, and I think the perfect opportunity would be tonight.
When it goes dark.
Yeah, when it goes dark outside, which is not too far from now, but we're probably going to wait until our daughter comes home from work, because Christy's got to.
I have to go pick her up.
Pick her
So
up.
I have to do like I did last Wednesday, so I don't want anybody talking bad about me. I'm just teasing.
Jack, I don't care why you have to leave alive. How many people in there?
Right now, there's 14. Say hi, everybody, to
Oh,
Colton.
let's go. There's a lot.
Yeah, let's go.
Got my night vision charging.
Yeah.
Have you tried your drone yet?
No, I haven't even talked about it yet, but
Oh, sorry.
um
I didn't need to reveal that.
Hey, John. How's it going, buddy?
so yeah, Christy got me a new toy.
Make sure you really show it off, too.
Yeah.
Like, look what she got me, everybody.
See. Yeah, this is brushless E88 Pro drone 5G loss prevention. It has 2.4 gigahertz manipulate, 360-degree flip, 6-axis, headless mode, which means I can make it go forward and backwards. I can switch to just where it flies forward, or I can switch to headless mode, which makes it go like this. One key return, which means I have a takeoff button and a return button. So I press either one of those and it automatically does so. Fixed height, which it goes about 30 meters. It doesn't go really high, and I don't need it to.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to send it over a forest. I'm going to just observe the outer perimeters with it, pretty much, and then of course make videos, make
Headshot video or sky
Yeah.
shot. Sky Shot videos.
Yeah.
Is that what even what they're named? Something
Has
like that.
HD camera and automatic avoidance. So if I come up on an object, it will stop on a dime.
John, because I have that remote control for my wife too. John.
Hey, John. Oh, Jim's camera at dawn. Good to see you.
Huh?
The Uncle John?
Yeah, Uncle John.
Oh, he's in here?
Yeah. Colton says hi, Uncle John. Wait a second. To answer AI mode's question, no, I did not name Morris. My ex-husband did, but he is Morris, like the third cat. We've had orange striped, the orange tabby cats.
Yeah.
He's the third Morris. So, to answer that question, because someone asked.
Oh, yeah.
Or AI mode. Yeah, AI mode.
Tick season's here. I found one yesterday on
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great.
Tick season started, y'all. Make sure when you go out in the woods, go out in the yard.
Check
before
her
you come
good for
in,
ticks. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Sorry. Did I just say that? Wrong song.
check her good. Hey, Henry says, I haven't seen eye shine. 2 Bigfoot in the dark. 2 Bigfoot Sunday. 23 around 10 to 12 noon. Mom and baby both dark
brown. Nice.
Sweet.
The funny thing is that the night that Harold went out and filmed after dark, we were just out there like right at dusk, and I was outside. Yes, believe it or not, I did go outside and walk back by the end of my trailer house, and I said, I can feel them. They're around. And it was still daylight enough to not freak myself out, I guess, so to speak. And so, yeah, and he said, then it'll be a perfect night to use the night vision goggles. And I'm like, you do you, boo. And so he went out and did his stuff. And I thought it was going to be like 5 hours later. No, it was like 20 minutes. I think he was outside, but
yeah,
he caught something, which is cool.
Enough time to set it up and then
Mess around
film
with
for
it
a few
a
minutes.
little bit. Yeah. Make sure it worked.
Of course,
Sorry.
catching what I did on camera didn't take very long. It was like, boom. That's the way it usually happens around here. It's like she felt it earlier in the night before dark. So,
Uncle John, I don't think we can do that. We might get in trouble.
what?
you say.
Chase your crappy neighbor with it.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, okay, so Harold was kind of, I don't want to say you were depressed, but he was kind of bummed that he broke his night vision goggles right after he had bought them. And I'm like, okay, as soon as I get a little money saved up, I'll buy him some new ones. And so Temu is a bad thing, y'all. No, I mean, it's a good thing, but a bad thing for my pocketbook.
Yeah.
And so I bought them the night vision and the drone for I don't even want to call it an Easter present, but just a I love you present. So
yeah, AI mode. Look on Temu. You get.
hey, yeah, I was just saying remove the hide the thing. There you go.
Yeah.
See, I wish-
Look for that on Temu.
Yeah,
I don't know how much she bought it.
can't tell you. Sorry. That would not be nice if I tell him how much his presents were.
I'm thinking probably 140, 150. Or up, or higher.
I plead the fifth, y'all.
And Henry says, yeah, the Bigfoot have eaten or scared all the deer away, so I'm trying to redirect their movement. Yeah, it's that time of year, the deer are going to be out thick, so the Bigfoot are taking the opportunity right now to get some much needed protein for their young ones because they've been in semi-hibernation.
That and the baby cows.
Yeah. And the baby cows too. You're going to hear a lot of incidents about baby cows coming up missing. because they do here.
Yeah, we hear the mama cows hollering all the time, looking for their babies. I don't know if they've been misplaced.
Have you seen the newborns?
I know they're so cute.
They're adorable.
Yeah,
You know, we have a few newborns over here that are about 2 months old.
they're so cute, and across the street as well.
Yeah.
Road across
Yeah.
the road.
Like, surrounding us.
Yeah.
That's why Bigfoot likes to come over here. It's like a smorgasbord.
So what else are you guys thinking? You know, we should drop the link. See if Jim wants to come say hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, Jim. That was
put
you.
the link up in
That
here.
was you.
Thanks.
Anybody wants to come up here and join us? Remember, you don't have to
Be on camera.
be on
Go.
camera. You can stop cam.
Yay! I'm invisible. Oh wait.
So if you don't want to show your face, you just want to stay
Incognito.
incognito. Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I spoil him, even though it's supposed to be the other way around. Oh, but see,
Why y'all keep brake checking me?
I
I'm sorry.
kind of
I forgot.
spoiled too.
I apologize.
I don't know if they'll show up.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll show up. This, well, kind of, is a diamond art painting. So stay tuned for CRJ design stuff right here.
Yeah. Still in the process of making her first video. Got to get her to be on camera.
Yeah. Can I just hit stop camera?
Yeah. AI mode says I've been eyeing Temu ever since one of our other mods told me that they have some good quality stuff. They do have some good quality stuff. Hey everybody, I want to introduce you to my brother John.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey.
John, how are you?
it looks like I don't have any eyes.
Or hair?
Definitely no hair.
We're related.
Hey, have you guys tried the drone yet?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
I haven't even
Yeah.
charged the battery yet.
Okay.
That one we have to register it. Is that correct? I don't want to say something.
I don't think we need to register this one because it's only 30 meter.
Oh, okay.
It only goes up to 30 meters high. So
I think it's like a 500 foot.
Yeah.
1,000 foot.
Okay.
yeah,
Hey, Michelle.
I'm gonna double check the laws around here. See.
Oh yeah, you can probably Google them.
Yeah. Yeah. That, and then before we do any kind of filming on it that we're going to release to the public, we'll have to do some training with the drone, get it down.
Hey, AI mode. If you go to my YouTube, I do have one video posted on my YouTube page. So, believe me, stay tuned. More to be coming up soonly.
Is that a real person?
Bless you. No, it's the dog.
Does it come with a camera, or do you have a slot where you can put one in?
Yeah, it comes with a camera.
No, the AI thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if you put it above the maximum height range, does it just die and fall to the ground?
No, it automatically lands. It'll come down and land, or as if it comes back in range, it'll link back up with my controls.
I'm hoping nobody shoots it down, thinks it's
Yeah,
a
that's
turkey or
just
something.
that's just it. I hope no one shoots it or pews it down.
Yeah, if I use it at all, I'm gonna be real careful with it.
Right.
Unless I see a Bigfoot, then I'm gonna be like, no, follow him.
Did it come with Chinese instructions? Temu?
It came with Chinese. It came with
French?
Belgium.
Oh,
like
French.
Dutch. Yeah.
We got a droney.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Henry says he's going to look at a thermal drone. Those are very
That would be
expensive.
cool.
Those are
A
very
thermal drone?
Yeah.
So when I purchased
Right.
this drone, I didn't even know what the heck I was buying. And I'm like, crossing my fingers, good luck, and I hope it works. That's all I was doing.
Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. Yeah. She did good, though.
I try.
Yeah.
I
So where are
try.
you gonna use it? Where are you gonna use it first in the back?
Well, we're just going to fly it out front here, back and forth, and probably try doing some of the loops and stuff with it to try to get it under control, because we don't have to worry about crashing it into the side of the house because it has the automatic sensor where it senses objects in front of it.
Does it sense Karens too, so you don't go over into her yard?
Yeah,
We don't know.
we'll find out.
AI mode says, "Hey John, hey John, good to be able to put a face with the name. You and Harold do a favor a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you see him clean shaved, it looks just like John. It's creepy. I love you, John. That sounded so bad.
That did sound bad.
It's just weird.
Yeah, my wife doesn't like facial hair, so I used to have a beard, but now I'd look like Santa
Gray?
Claus. Oh,
I think you would look more like Dad. Just saying. Since you look
Yeah.
like Dad anyway. Or
Yeah, maybe. But Terry likes me clean shaven, so
Terry doesn't know what she's missing. If she's in there, hola Terry.
Arcane Paranormal, good to see you.
Hey Jess, how's it going?
what's the temperature been up there?
It was warm today, man.
Yeah,
We're supposed to get some torrential rain here shortly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
You guys
after
need
not
it
having.
down there.
Yeah, we need it bad. We're already in drought, stage 3 drought, water restrictions. Yeah, before you know it, they're gonna be collecting people's saliva just to put in the treatment plant. If anybody has any saliva after all this.
Ew.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. Sorry.
Ew.
That's all right.
This water's kind of slimy.
Stop.
But it got a lot of vitamins. Oh my gosh.
How was work today?
Oh, it was busy.
Yeah.
Of course, juveniles aren't like Bigfoot, so they bring the juveniles to us. We don't have to go hunt them down or anything. They do their crap and they bring them to us in handcuffs. So that makes for easy hunting.
Yeah. Until they try to run.
Well, if they run, somebody else is catching them. I'm not running after them.
Oh, why not?
Here's my dog Ella. You can tell she's wanting food. Hey Ella, come here. Come here.
Ellie.
Say hi. Say hi, Ella.
Hi,
Oh no, she wants.
Ella.
Oh, she heard that.
Yeah, jealous dog.
She heard that.
Hush. No. 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 Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, John.
Hey, Mama. Say hi. Say hi.
Aww.
Say hi.
Hello.
Say hi. Yeah.
Look
Pretty
at
girl.
Yeah.
Pretty girl. Of course, she likes chasing possums in the backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she'd have fun here if you were to bring her with next time you come up to visit.
She probably wouldn't come back. She'd have so much fun. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Yeah. We just want to jump on and say hi, guys, and
Yeah, it's good to see you.
And I'll sit back and listen and try to refrain from making any more stupid jokes.
Can't be any worse than the dad jokes I send you every day, right?
Oh my God, they're beyond stale. It's like eating a 20-year-old bag of popcorn. No, there's yeah, Jiffy Pop. No, some of them are pretty cute. I just give you a hard time.
No, it's fine. It's like you're not giving me a hard time. It's Uncle Wayne that has the dad jokes.
Oh, he goes, I want a snack. I want a snack. I want a snack.
He wants bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys.
All right,
Love you too, John.
How do you get off this thing?
I can remove you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Now how do we
No, he had to exit out
there
from backstage.
So yeah, everyone, that was John.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool surprise.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to jump up? Put the link up here.
Do we need to go get Cammy?
Not yet. She hasn't texted me. Yeah, I have to go pick up Cammy tonight. So, one of the boys will jump in my place, probably CJ, come and hang out with Harold until I get back with Cammy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she has a good night at work.
He can talk with y'all when I go get set up for when Christy comes back.
I heard my name being called.
Not yet, CJ.
Yeah. So
I don't.
I'm gonna come up on stage with my phone while we have this open. Somebody's gonna be sitting here and hosting while I go outside. Then I'm gonna show you guys periodically the images coming from the night vision. I'll hold the night vision up to the phone so everybody can see the screen.
Hi, Grace.
Hey, Grace, good to see you.
And I will AI mode. When I go get her, you'll be able to say hi to her. She'll come in and say hi. I'm sure she will. Did I miss anybody? Arcane,
No.
I know I saw you. How you doing, Jesse?
Did you see what I said when Uncle John said, "Did you have less hair?"
I didn't see that.
I said, "Spit shine."
Oh yeah, yes I did. Spit shine. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Never dull moment, y'all. So we really didn't have a topic. We just wanted to show you guys the night vision thing and the drone and a little bit of a sneak peek on CRJ design stuff. And
I was trying to bring up the footage so I could show anyone that hasn't seen the video, and probably what I need to do is I need to focus in on the volume where the this thing did speak to me. I need to focus in on that and find me a better tool for enhancing the noise and also eliminating the garbage in the background.
not me. Actually, I wasn't even outside. When he was out there, I was laying on the bed.
Yeah.
Being lazy.
Jeez, I got a good 200 laps.
Yeah, I was just real anxious to test it.
He was like a kid in a candy store trying, "Hey, mommy, can I play with my new toy? When we get home. Hey, I'm home now. Can I open it?" That's how he is.
I'm not trying to do 200 laps.
But with equipment like that, I would be excited too.
Well, at least I'm polite. And
Can
I
you
ask
make out what it
politely.
said? Henry is asking you, what did the creature say?
What I heard with my own ears didn't sound like it did in the video. What I heard with my own ears was it answered me when I said, "Oh, that must be a cat," and it goes, "Yep." And that's when I turned the camera. I turned, and then I picked up the eye shine because the thing was standing not too far behind me, probably 25, 30 feet.
I don't know how far that is.
Probably about 25, 30 feet behind me, and it was playing with our cat Morris. Was what it was doing. And then when I turned, after it said "yup," it obviously was watching me and listening to me. I don't know if it zapped me because I didn't feel it, but I've already been zapped before, so who knows? But I heard it with my own ears.
Hey, MT Paranormal, how are you? Sorry for what?
How you been, MT?
What are you sorry for, bro? You're not even late. We're not even really. We're just talking.
Yeah, just talking about the incident the other night. Incident. It was interaction with a cryptid. So
For the spelling?
No. I'm not 100% sure that it was a Bigfoot, but it sounded like one.
It had the eye shine like one.
Yeah, and it had the eye shine like a Bigfoot. So I didn't get any physical features except for the eye shine.
And I was thinking that maybe, is there a way you can enhance it and make it lighter to see if you actually have like the cone?
Oh yeah, I'll be toying with the video. I'll definitely be toying with it. I just got to get it onto my other editing app.
See? So we could have possibly caught.
Mm-hmm.
Or wanting to eat Morris. No, he doesn't want to eat Mo. Don't say that.
No,
you
would already ate him.
John.
He would have already ate him, but Morris will be gone for days, and he'll come back, and he's cleaner than he was when he left. He hears something, he'll point just like a dog, pretty much, and be like, make a beeline towards the noise. But he doesn't do that with everything. If it's a human making noise, he runs the opposite direction. But if it's one of them making a noise, he goes towards it.
The funny thing is with Morris is what you guys don't understand is when he was little, we actually taught him to come to us snap. So he'll actually come to us if we snap our fingers. And so I don't know if Morris was with the creature and he was just petting it. And I don't think you snapped your finger at all because you didn't even know he was back there. He heard you talking, and that's why he came around the other trailer house.
Yeah.
But so if we're outside and we snap our fingers, and if Morris can hear it, he'll come to us, kind of like a puppy dog would.
Yeah.
But he's a cat.
He's a good cat.
He's a good boy.
I have a story to tell. My ex-girlfriend was teaching.
My wife trained me that way too. Oh my goodness,
because
John.
AI mode said, "LOL, John. If you don't make it back, we'll know she was watching tonight."
I hope she was watching. If she is watching, hola Terry, we love you. Anyway,
she was lurking behind you like Bigfoot.
Oh my gosh, she's lurking. Ooh.
She's lurking behind every corner.
I'd be worried if she zaps you though, because it won't be a mind zap. It'll be
a fork. No.
Or a chocolate right to the back of the head. Oh.
Yep, Morris is probably their friend. I know that some creatures like that, like cats, So maybe.
Yeah.
It's just cool. She's not watching yet. I don't hear any finger snaps. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she's gonna wait till you go to bed, and then she's gonna be like, "Hey, John, I heard what you said."
We'll send you one AI mode. Just come to our house. We've got like 15 of them outside.
What?
Cats.
Cats. Oh yeah. There's all kinds of cats.
AI mode says, I want another kitty between us and Jess having her fur baby on abnormal investigation. Yeah. Well, then doesn't Randy have cats too? Is it
Yeah.
Randy has cats too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Pillow fight. Oh, season. Hi, Emmy. How are you?
Hey, Emmy. Good to see you.
Cats, not cars.
Yeah.
What did Michelle say? I'm sorry. Our cats are indoors, and they jump at the sight of loud noises.
Yeah. I don't know why the screen's so small.
That's okay. Don't mess with it. It's okay. I'm good. Don't need to make me any bigger than I am. I'm good.
All right, let's see.
Hey, you said Sharon? Sharon with 2 R's is in here? Hey, Sharon. You sure are. How are you? How's the weather and stuff overseas?
Hey, Sharon.
Stacking chairs. All right.
Who's stacking chair? Oh, Cammy. Yep, Cammy's getting ready to come home.
Sorry, I had to ask if she wanted me to start heading that way now. We missed you last night, Sharon, with 2 R's.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got
MT
Paranormal.
Hey, Mike, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, bud?
Can you hear us, Mike?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes. How are you? Huh? I can't hear him very well.
Whispering.
Are you whispering?
Let me just.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to have to head and go get Cammy. Yeah. So I'm going to head that way.
Oh, great.
You guys have fun.
Yeah.
You going to come with? Okay.
CJ,
Yep.
you want to sit over here?
Yep.
See you guys in a little bit. See you in a little bit, Mike.
Yep. Hey, Mike, how you been doing?
Oh, jeez. Hey, Mike.
Yeah. You're gonna have to unmute.
All right, how's that?
Yeah, there you go.
Better.
Hi, Mike.
Sorry, I haven't used the setup in a while, so everything was all undone. And I'm getting an echo.
Turn off YouTube.
You have YouTube on?
All right.
All right.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is.
Boy, how rusty am I, right? Jeez, oh man.
Sassy, quit.
Sass.
Lay down.
This is CJ.
What's
Hey,
up?
CJ, what's up?
Not much. Oh, I need to clean my glasses.
Yeah. Everybody in the chat, if you don't already know, Mike, he runs a YouTube channel called MT Paranormal Life. Y'all need to go check it out. I'll be posting the link before the show is over. Right now, I got my phone charging because I'm gonna go outside here in a little bit.
Yep.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I'll definitely.
I got I'll have a new video dropping this Saturday,
Uh-huh.
and it's up for members now. But it's a good one. You guys are all going to be pretty interested in seeing this one. Pretty
Oh, yeah?
interesting. Yeah,
Interesting.
pretty interesting, man. Talk about getting zapped and about that energy that sometimes is out there.
Yeah.
We got Jack and I got hit really hard the other day when we were out. Like first time I've ever seen readings and levels like that. It messed with us pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Yeah, that's another person y'all need to go check out his stuff. Go ahead and plug him, Mike.
Oh, for the cameraman?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Jack at the cameraman crew. I think he actually just dropped the video from that same time I'm talking about. It was pretty quick. He just got his out, so you can probably see his point of view already from that night.
Oh, yeah.
From that, well, it was day night. Yep.
Cool. Yeah. It's always good stuff that y'all put up.
Thanks. Thanks, Sharon. Sharon said she just subscribed.
Good.
Yay, Sharon!
Get on there and subscribe, and go back and watch some of his videos later, and you'll see that I was telling the truth, that it's really good stuff. And I've known Mike for a little while.
Yeah, I think pretty much since I started, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I probably met you through chat first, probably about a week after you started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. It was about 2 years straight, and then I had about 6 months. I just started back up again the other week, but I was off for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to come back and keep making videos again, but
yeah,
I kind of knew. I was kind of on the ropes about it, but I felt like it was time to get back. So
yeah, we're glad you got back into it.
Yeah, and it's been man, it's been pretty interesting. Just the past couple times that the cameraman and I have been out.
Yeah,
some pretty interesting things already. It's already starting to feel different, almost like a nice welcoming coming back. So
yeah,
some of these strange things starting up again. It's starting to pique my interest, and I'm kind of getting back into it, full on again.
I subscribe too, Mike.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I don't have a YouTube. Well, I do have a YouTube channel, but it's not for anything in particular.
No, you'll like his content. It's
really
good.
Cool.
He likes paranormal stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I like the ghosts and paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
When me and Harold were doing a live stream of the blood moon, the back door of our trailer hit me, and I was like, "Okay, if anybody's doing that, could you please stop?"
I was thinking in my head, do it again.
Trying to get the psychic vibes to get him again.
It did get me again later on.
Yeah, there it is.
That's the bad part. Okay. And I was like,
they were listening to me.
I was like, God dang it.
Michelle said pizza is what's for dinner. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I love eating some good pizza.
Yeah, we had biscuits and gravy.
Mm-hmm. It was really good.
Yeah.
So what's new, Harold?
Well, like I was showing everybody earlier, I got me a new night vision goggle and all that. So
okay,
that's what I'm gonna be showing people.
And then
got me a drone, so now I'm gonna be able to do a little bit of recon. A little bit of recon before I go into these places. I don't know when exactly I'm going to be able to actually go to another location, but hopefully soon. But I really don't need to go to another location right now because I have them all around the property. So they come in and at certain times of the day and night. And had one that tried to kick in the back door.
Yeah.
He wasn't very smart though, because the door was unlocked. He still
had to kick something. That's all.
Yeah.
He was enraged, so he had to kick
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. I think it was a
He's just
juvenile.
Like,
I think it was a juvenile, and then he got scared when he did fling the door open because the dogs are right at the door. So
yeah, their cages are situated right in front of the back door.
yeah.
Wow.
So it scared the living Jeeves out of them.
Yeah. But yeah, I went outside the other night before last, and did like maybe a 3-minute video with the night vision. And I actually caught something on camera. The clarity of the volume at the point where this thing actually spoke to me. I heard it say, it answered to me, yes. Like when I said, "Oh, is that a cat?" Because I got a cat on video, and then as soon as I said that, it answered me, and I turned, and as I'm turning, there was a lot of static, so it didn't pick up. I don't believe it picked it up, but I'm gonna do a little bit more of some manipulation with the sound.
Yeah. The IR night vision cameras, those are always so good for picking up
Yeah.
light reflection, especially from eyes, and even like orb lights, things like that. The IR cameras are so good with picking that up.
Yeah.
Almost so much more, well, with like orb anomalies, definitely IR picks it up great. Even with eyes, sometimes versus a flashlight, IR cameras will pick up eye shine a lot better too.
Right.
They're really good for that. Thanks, CRJ.
Dogs get way too excited.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, did you just mute it because of the dogs?
No.
The volume went down there.
I didn't mute. Probably some kind of interference, but yeah. I always get this one Bigfoot that comes around. It's one that's followed me. She comes around a lot. Occasionally, her juveniles do. They're not so juvenile anymore. They've gotten big, but I'm not absolutely sure that this was one of hers. I know it wasn't her because I've heard her speak to me before. The first time I saw her, I heard her speak to me, and it wasn't her voice. It was a deeper voice. It was
like this. Yes.
Yeah, kind of like that. But you could tell that it wasn't human. You could tell that it was mimicking a human voice.
Yes.
So I'm not familiar with that. It could have been one of the juveniles, or it could have been her mate, because he comes around, but he doesn't come close. He stays off a ways, but he's big. He's a big boy.
Not like me, right?
And the one that I saw was about the size of the so-called juveniles, about 6.5 to 7 feet now. They're not so juvenile anymore.
You're going into Bigfoot.
Yep.
I've heard a lot of. I'm trying to think some of the other guys I've talked to that we've worked with. But one thing that, like you just mentioned, I've heard mentioned a lot is that a lot of the contact, whether it's like close vocalization that gets close to you, even the one experience I had with Squatch Topic with Josh when I was with him,
Yeah.
it seems like a female is the one that's usually gets closer, makes himself known more than like the males.
Right.
And the experience I had with Josh out at his research site was pretty amazing. The one time I was out there with him, there was a female. He said her name was Chaka.
Right.
And I was with him, and he was probably about 50 feet from me, and he was calling her. And then I started hearing what sounded almost owl-like in its vocalization, but it was so deep and loud.
Right.
Instantly, like my ears kind of was like, that sounded like an owl, but I knew. I'm like, that's no owl. I'm like, there's no way, unless it's like an owl that's the size of a Bigfoot standing over there, because that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
And I turned and I started walking over, because immediately I was like, oh my God. I'm like, there's no way. And then I went over, and he was calling again, and I heard the same vocalization again, and I could see an area of brush and trees moving while the vocalization was going on. And I was just like, I was stunned. I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, that is amazing. And then I got closer to him, and when I got closer, it stopped.
Yeah.
Then, he was trying to contact her again, get some kind of interaction again, but he was like, she's probably shying away, because every time anybody else comes over, there's like almost like a shyness, or not willing to really be around anybody else. And I was like, okay. And then we turned and started walking back, and I was behind him, and I heard behind me almost the same kind of vocalization. Like I could hear the similarities in it, but it was really low. And it was like that, kind of almost like that same owl kind of sound, but it was low, and it had this real cautious like sound to it. And I was like, whoa. I turned, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, did you hear that? And he's like, yeah. And he started kind of like going, it's okay. Don't be scared of him. But man, that experience was crazy to me. I mean, that was one of the first times I ever had something like that happen that was really close to me. And, anytime people doubt whether there's things out there, whatever they may be, those kind of experiences will change you for sure.
Josh always tells everybody. He tells everybody, he's like, this stuff's for real. He says, I'm not making this stuff up. These things are out here. He says he's known them for 13 years now. He's been around them, and see that's a rare occurrence to have that long of an association with not just one, but an entire clan. There's not a whole lot of that happens, and Josh is one of the lucky ones to experience that. I have my experiences with the one female that, like when I started, I was down in Lawton, Oklahoma, when we first got acquainted. I was down there, and she started coming around the house. Echo. She started coming around the house when it was 9 years, I believe it was 9 years after I first met her, when she was real close to me one night in 2012. Well, she started coming around there, but what she was doing, she brought a baby with her. She had there was baby footprints all in my house, and I was only able to get one good one on film, but it's because I kind of wet the ground a little bit, and I asked her, I said, could you please bring it around so I could possibly get some footprints, And so she did. She left an X. The baby also left an X in the backyard, which was funny. And I left those things up until nature took care of them. There was a few times they replaced the X's. fresh ones, and not a whole lot of people believe me that I got a picture of the baby up in a tree. It was the gifting tree that was on the side of the house, and I just took a chance and I looked up there through my camera lens, and sure enough, it was staring right down at me, and there was a dove, and I still have that picture. It's on. It's in my messenger. I know it's in my messenger photos. I know that, but I don't remember if I posted that video on YouTube.
You know, there was something I captured that I thought was maybe like a baby or a juvenile.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't sure what it was, but it was picked up on a thermal camera when I was out over in Conneaut. It was a place I called the Ancient Forest. It had been preserved for about 20 some years, but before that, it wasn't a preserved area. But it was a very old area. There's an old signal tree there from
Got muted. We lost your volume. Let's see. There we go. Nope, it's still not.
Must be on his end or something. Darn. He's like,
Gotta love technology.
oh yeah. Gotta love it.
Maybe you need to back out and come back in. Well, heard it for a second there.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna try to fix it.
Yeah. Bear with us, guys. Technical difficulties.
The Phantom Tormentor. That's a cool backdrop.
Oh yeah, he's only got cool backdrops on.
Mike, I like your backdrop, man.
Nice.
It's a little scratchy.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm having, I don't know, problems with the USB connection to my mic.
Oh yeah.
Keeps losing it, switching to another one. So like my camera, my headset, so you're probably picking up audio from a microphone that can't even really hear me that well.
Yeah.
It sounded scratchy, like your voice was hoarse for a minute. I was like,
yeah.
This is actually, I think this is the first time I've tried going back live again on StreamYard since I started filming. So that's why everything's a wreck for me right now.
Yeah.
But I was saying, like, I don't know if you've seen that short I did. It was like a little video from that video of the ancient forest where I captured something. It doesn't look very big, but it looks like it's in the gap of the tree and it's moving.
Yeah.
It's a heat signature of something, but I actually couldn't see it with my eyes, like it wasn't there.
Right.
Have you ever seen that? I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
I was gonna say I could show you that again if you want to see that, because that was when I seen the size of it on the thermal, it was like, that's kind of small. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I wonder if I captured maybe like a youngling of maybe a Sasquatch or something. But it's strange that I couldn't see it. That's why I didn't think it was something normal, like an animal, because it literally wasn't there. Like when I looked where I seen it.
Right. Right. It's like some of the pictures that I have taken. When I took the pictures, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything there when I took pictures. That's why I'll go out in the woods and I'll just snap, snap, snap. Because
I'm gonna go check out there.
okay, because you never know, something might be there that only the camera lighting can pick up.
Yeah.
And I always tell everybody, make sure you take pictures. If your video equipment fails, start snapping pictures. If that fails, then yeah, you might want to try loading back up your video camera, but always try to get pictures wherever you go, because not everything can be seen or heard by human senses.
Yeah, and especially I've come across that a lot with full spectrum cameras. That UV spectrum. And that was something that I've caught way in the past in early days, with like old Ghost Adventures, or when they first started figuring out that there must be something to the UV spectrum because of animals. Because some animals have that UV range in their spectrum, and they noticed how animals seem to be able to see things that people couldn't. So then they started using filters, and then weird anomalies come up with the UV spectrum. And that's one of the things I like to do is use my video camera that I've got that has the full spectrum range, and take photos in that UV. And some weird things I've captured before. One of the strangest that I put in a lot of the like the little intro videos sometimes that I caught was at a cemetery where it literally looks like a Grim Reaper standing by a headstone in the UV spectrum.
Oh yeah.
And it's so strange because you can literally see like what looks like a bony hand. I mean, it's so strange. It's one of the strangest, if not the strangest, UV photo I've ever had. I've ever taken before.
Wow.
And that's why, like you said, there's things that get imprinted in videos and photo that you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
And those pictures and things will show it sometimes. Even video playback will show it.
Yeah.
Hey, Face. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see your face.
Okay, CRJ is Christy. Okay.
Yeah, that's Christy.
For a minute, I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah, she has her YouTube channel's going to be all about her artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she does like diamond art paintings, wood burning, painting.
Yeah. All
right, I'll have to go on there myself and.
Yeah, we're still trying to finish the first video. Okay. She's got to have time to do like an intro. I've already finished the video part where she shows her artwork. Just got to have her do the intro.
Cool.
Yeah. It's
Hi everybody.
Pretty. It's a pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool entrance to the video. It's intro. Did some AI music for her. Uh-oh, our battery's going low for some reason. Are we plugged in?
Yes.
Yeah, that thumbnail in the background, that's the video that will be dropping Saturday. I did drop it for members, for the that's something because the YouTube monetization, they allow like a membership program for people to join.
Mm-hmm.
So for people that join that, what I decided to do was I give like access to the videos usually midweek, and then it goes public on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I put that one up on the members list, but video it'll be public on Saturday.
Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Oh
definitely.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like the levels of electric and magnetic energy were probably some of the highest and strangest that I've experienced, that were just random, come out of nowhere, and lasted quite some time, which is really, really unusual. And Jack and I were both getting weird effects from it.
Oh, yeah.
Headache and ears ringing and all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh, yeah. That would suck.
Yeah, it was like it's just another weird occurrence that happens from who knows what. There was no reason why it should have been there.
Right.
We were out in the middle of nowhere.
You get zapped by the paranormal.
This one here hasn't experienced any of that yet.
Well,
I don't really want to.
it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I've
I do
gotten
think it's
sick to my
drawn up.
stomach before.
I do think those things will get drawn to you, and I mean that's been pretty much the story of all of my experiences. Been they happen because of the attempt.
Yeah.
Like attempt to communicate and be like, "Hey, I'm here."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like the 50-50 line to causing interactions is the genuine attempt to go ahead and make connection, make the communication happen.
Yeah. It's just the same thing with like in the paranormal realm where ghosts will talk to you through like a radio,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of cool because there's this game that I've seen on Steam called Phasmophobia, and you can go ghost hunting in these old abandoned houses and like schools and all that good stuff, and really cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen, because I have 4 kids and a lot of them play games, and I play games too sometimes, and they've played that before. I've seen them play that game before. It's a pretty cool game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And they even have smudge sticks on that game.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've seen people play it. I'm just like,
But Connor, wait till you watch one of his videos and see the equipment that he uses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's very interesting, and you learn a lot because there's a lot of the stuff that you use, Mike, I never even heard of until I started watching you.
Yeah, it's been evolving. At first, I was kind of fascinated by a lot of these ITC communication apps and stuff, but I was always kind of like a little weary of them because I wasn't sure how trustworthy some of them were with giving you messages. If it, they got all these messages programmed in them, and you don't know if the messages are authentic or what. And then I started finding a couple that are reliable to where you don't have to worry about fake messages. And then the one I'm using now is the best because there's no messages in it. The device is literally just a database.
Right.
So, that to me is the ultimate proof to show that there is, no, I don't even think it's just spirits, but spirits. And I think even like higher intelligences, higher entities are able to manipulate it and talk to you through it.
Right. Now,
yeah. And it's been pretty amazing.
Do you think that a Bigfoot would be able to use something like that?
Well, I think, from what I've seen, like I've seen something that I think if anything I were to guess, what I've seen fit more along the lines of what a Sasquatch looks like. So, and all the sightings, I have no doubt that they're out there. And I think any entity that's there, I believe is more than just a flesh and blood being. I think there's more levels to them than that.
Right.
And I think anything that's on that higher level would definitely be able to manipulate a device like that.
Right.
So I think it's possible that they could.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah, because with my experiences with Sasquatch and Dogman, because I've had a few experiences with them, but I've had the flesh and blood thing where they appear to me in flesh and blood. They sweat, they bleed, everything, because the ones that were standing next to me were doing both. The Dogman like creature. Now, I'm beginning to think that the albino one that was standing right next to me was probably a Googway. Wasn't a Dogman, but it had like the head of a wolf. But then the female Sasquatch. Now they were both sweating. I could see beads of sweat on their skin. The white albino one had some blood marks on him, like scrapes and stuff, because looked like he had been foraging through everything to find food. But I've had the physical, the physical part where they show up in the flesh. I've also had weird things happen to where they show up as a shadow, but there's no body. You know, um, and I pointed that out to people where I was out at a campground one time, and my parents were coming back from taking their showers, and I was shining my flashlight. I was sitting on a picnic table, shining the flashlight up the hill. Now the only thing between me and them is trees. Okay, there's a couple big trees in front. Right? Nothing walks in front of me, but yet I'm shining that flashlight and I see the shadow go across one of the trees, and then it stops on the other tree, and it's standing there, and it's a large bipedal looking creature with long flowing hair, and it's blowing in the wind, and I can see the shadow, but I'm looking around, I don't see any kind of physical being there. That was my first time seeing something like that. And then I've had something opening and closing the van door at that same campground around the same time. The door's locked, but yet they can open and close the van door.
Uh-huh.
Things like that. A lot of spiritual things happen out there at that campsite, because that's where I believe I got the connection. I developed the connection between that world and our world.
The thing that always made me think, why is, that whatever I've seen, my first sighting, what made me think and pretty much be confident saying that it's not just flesh and blood, has been a lot of those same things where it's there, then it's gone. And how could something disappear that was flesh and blood, that could literally disappear and leave footprints right where it was at last, and then the footprints are gone?
Yeah, the
It's not
footprints
up a tree. It's not
right
any.
out in the middle of nowhere, like not even behind a tree or anything, just right out in the middle of nowhere, nowhere, and then there's no more footprints.
Right, and West Branch early on, that's when I had my first sighting. It was right before I met Jack was when I had my first sighting, and then after talking to him, he showed me, which I think he showed everybody, even on his Facebook from back then, his thermal images from West Branch, and there were full body. And if you want to see if you could imagine what a Bigfoot would look like in the thermal, that's what it is. And then different variations of shapes of them. It like actually like changing shape during the process of filming with the thermal, and then disappearing or moving. That's some of the stuff he had. And when I seen that, I was like, wow, I'm like, I bet that's what I seen, because I had just seen something there, my first sighting, and I described it. To me, the best way to describe it was like it looked like the Predator from the movie.
Right.
But I only saw like a profile of it moving quickly. And then him showing me that evidence, and I was like, I bet that's what I seen. And then some of the more, he started showing me more and more. And this was right when we started working together, and I've seen these weird changes in these thermal images of what looks like something that would be flesh and blood, because it's got a hot signature and outline, but it's definitely strange because the head and everything's not always, what you imagine just a regular head would look like in a body. It's weird variants, and then just weird shapes, like changing to like real skinny, weird electrical looking like things that go up and then turn into like some kind of orb and go away.
Right.
Seeing that, you're like, well, what I'm seeing here is definitely not a regular like creature that's just flesh and blood.
Or like you'll see something physically lean out from behind a tree, right? It'll physically lean out, and then it goes in behind the tree. And when you come up to that tree, you don't see anything scammering off, but you come up to that tree and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That happens a lot. Happens
Yep.
a lot out in the Bigfoot and paranormal world.
Yeah, and that's why, like, things, if there's things that can do that, I would imagine that they can use devices. They can communicate to you, like, um, telepathically. I think some people even talk to, can hear and talk to Sasquatch or maybe even other entities. So, those things to me show that I'm sure they can use a device that can be interacted with using electromagnetic energy to spell things out and to say things. So, I definitely think that there could be times where messages come through like that might not just be spirit energy talking to you.
Right. Like, it's quite possible the other night when I was filming, what I heard with my ears didn't come through on the camera, on that the volume of the camera.
Yeah.
It was static. So when I heard that and it was static on the camera, it might have quite possibly could have used that energy to communicate with me. Quite possibly. Not saying 100% because I haven't uh, I haven't really dove into that yet, but that's a possibility. There are things that will communicate like that. Like, I know in your experience, you get these voices on your equipment. You have that technology that, well, they have to draw energy in order to
Manifest it.
Yeah. You get where I'm.
Yeah, I think for the most part that's what they are. That's what everything is.
Mm-hmm.
It is energy, and I think for like spirits to come through and things like that, there's a certain kind of requirement, or maybe even like strength, to actually come through on the sound spectrum to be heard, or to be within a range that we can hear. So I don't think it's something that's always like easy to do. You could say easy. I don't know if easy is the right word to use it, but if it's not always the right conditions for it to happen. Like AI mode asked about, talked about the cloaking is going on, or if I've seen other places or things like that. You've probably seen the entity at Claim 3, right?
Yeah.
In the red light?
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's ever proof of something that is transparent, that is actually there, that you can tell is there, you can see it, but it's not, it doesn't have it has just a transparent look to it.
Right.
There it is. And that to me is another thing. Absolutely. There's no doubt when you see that, something's there, and it's not anything we consider to be normal, like a normal animal or a normal creature or a person. It's something different, and it's something that is definitely definitely got a lot more going on than just got a blanket over it hiding. It's like it's some kind of energy.
They're back.
Yeah, it's like we mentioned some of our friends, like you're talking about Squatch Topic, right? Squatch Topic PA. Well, he does have a picture of a cloaking juvenile Bigfoot. I don't know if you ever saw it.
How long ago did he post it or find it?
Oh, that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I've seen it then.
Yeah, him and Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Biggie got the pictures, and it's more than one picture, but he's got one real clear. You can see that thing holding onto the tree, and he's cloaked just like Predator in the movie. It's fascinating.
Yeah, and that's like that. Every time we've gone back to Claim 3, that place has had a different level of, I guess, being aware of your surroundings and what's going on than any other place I've been because of that.
Right.
But that's real proof. what's really amazing is something like that happened while he was actually just live streaming. I mean, the odds of something like that happen were like, I think he could have won the lottery. You know, he had more chances to win the lottery than he did of something showing itself to him while he was live streaming for everybody to see on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was such a strange occurrence. That's why I don't think that'll ever happen again. I really don't think you'll ever see that again.
Right. Yeah. The chances of it are slim, but you can't really never say never. But
Yep.
A lot of these things that do happen out there are a rare occurrence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Not everybody can experience the same thing going out in the woods. It varies with everyone. Everybody has different experience at different times.
Yeah, and it's. I think there's a lot that goes on with those kind of interactions. A lot of it is you personally, yourself.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is where you're at, and just what kind of connection you can have, which
Right.
I think has a lot to do with the place and you personally, because I think you're like a beacon. Like every part of your body, your vibration you put off, your heartbeat, everything. Everybody's different, and I think there's some differences in everybody that is like if something was looking and was getting was picking up all these different people,
Right.
and then something catches their attention for whatever reason about them, and it might find its way to you versus seeing anybody else.
Right.
And I think that's where you can amplify that too by your attempts and how you how you attempt to do it, the way you do it.
Oh yeah. Your demeanor out in the woods even determines whether or not something is going to interact with you.
Right.
If you go out there being like demanding, ain't nothing gonna. If you're gonna come in contact with something, if you're being demanding of it, it's not gonna be a pretty sight. It's not gonna be friendly. It's not gonna,
Right. Right, like that energy you put off, negative or positive, different variances of it.
Right.
I think will affect the interactions and what will be attracted to yourself. Like it kind of like it kind of reads off of what you are, and if you're putting off like that kind of vibrations that are angry, negative, something bad, it'll it seems like most, even like Ramona's talked to me a lot about that, to stay away from you. But that's the times you got to worry, because sometimes there's things that are more negative in their own design and their own the way that they're made and what they are, and it might, if that's how you're being, it might actually be drawn to you for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's
problems for you.
Negative forces out there that will try to take advantage of you if you're not in tune with what you're doing.
Oh yeah, that's my light. I'm gonna fix that real quick. It's the digital background. It picks up like if it's not dark behind me, because it's just like a digital green screen. Yeah, so let me just turn that off real quick.
Yeah, we had to turn ours
I like
off.
that digital thing. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi everybody, I'm back. I hope you missed me, and I hope Connor did well. I was listening while I was gone in the car.
Oh yeah, Connor did good.
Okay.
It's not a true green screen. It's just the they do the on the StreamYard. They give you this digital background that you don't need a green screen, but you can see the light and like stuff around me, like here, this this area here, just a little bit of even light in the dark still breaks it.
It looks good though, Mike. It looks
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I
It's better than seeing the junk behind me. So
I took ours off because it wasn't allowing us to show any pictures, or anything.
Yeah.
Um,
That and I couldn't wear this shirt because it's green.
Yeah.
you're the background.
I would
Yeah.
probably would have been in the background. Yeah.
mhm.
Oh, so who came in was one? Robin. Hi, Robin Smith. Nice
Robin
to
Smith.
see you. Arcane, welcome back.
Yeah, Robin Smith says there's something behind you
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
left side.
that was the light that was breaking
Yeah.
through the thing. There's still another light back there that still gets a little bit, but it'll be all right.
Yeah. Well,
Are
wanna-
you seriously gonna go out there? And,
Yeah.
You're gonna leave me in
yeah,
here by
I'm
myself?
gonna get off here for just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna hop back on as a guest because I'm gonna be outside. in the
Okay.
dark.
The dark. Dun, dun, dun. So we're gonna have to move around. We're gonna do a switcheroo. So hang with us. He's gonna go outside
I'm
with
gonna go
us.
outside. Yeah,
For being a floating head.
Mike, it was good talking with you, man.
All right. Close
If I
it
don't
down.
if I don't get back on here before we close out the show,
You're
Or
gonna
before
have to,
you
'cause I
leave.
don't know how to do it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're still on near the end of the show, I'll see you then. But
All right. All right, guys. Good night.
Hey, wait,
Maybe-
wait. Don't leave
Oh.
me, Mike.
Oh, all right.
I'm still
Okay,
here.
so you want me to just stay here?
Sure, if you want
All right.
to.
I got a little confused there. I thought he was gonna like close it
gonna-
down and restart it.
No, he's gonna go outside, and I'm gonna have to let him in as a guest.
All right, gotcha.
He's gonna
I
log
got you.
into StreamYard. This is gonna be very interesting, y'all. I've never done this.
I'm gonna. We'll have to post the link so I can.
Oh, you think I'm gonna have to post the link?
Yeah,
Okay,
you'll have to post the link. Wait for about 5 minutes.
okay. I'm timing you.
All right, I'll take a quick little break too. I'll be right back in a minute here.
Okay, Mike.
Drink.
You got it.
I'm scared. No, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else you have to press. Just scroll on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cammy, you want to come hang out with me? No. Oh, thanks, Jess. I'm solo, guys. I thought maybe Connor would come back up here, but he didn't, or come in here with me. That's okay.
New sheets, new bedding,
New sheets, new bedding,
no eating in the bed now.
and no dog on the bed either. Sorry, I was talking to my. Hey, Robin. I found out Bigfoots can bow
Tie
tie.
bows. Tie bows.
Oh, tie bows. Made a gift bag. They broke one and handles off. They took broken pieces and tied the bow. That is so cool. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I learn more about things all the time.
That sounds like an interesting business. If they did it every time, you
That
could
would be cool.
go out and have them leave the stuff and have them make bows for you, and then bows by Bigfoot. Put them out there on the market. Put them on the market. eBay.
There's your new YouTube channel there, Robin Bows by Bigfoot.
Yeah, show 'em off. You could even just show them off. That'd be interesting.
Did you get pictures of it? That'd be cool.
Yeah, look for hairs too. You never know. Leave some hairs behind too.
That would be very interesting.
Yeah. Bows by Bigfoot.
Hi, Grace. How you doing? So I missed a lot of what you were talking about, but I did try to listen in when I was driving. I didn't have my phone in my hand because God forbid the 5-0 would find me. But how you been? Do you have any new things out there?
Well, it's been like heavy since I come back, which is good because it feels like 6 months really felt like a long time, but then not a long time. That I hadn't been filming. There's mostly a lot of work things that just kind of like I kind of thought that I was probably going to be done, but then I just I was still on the ropes and I decided to felt like it was right to come back and start filming. And last couple times been out filming, it's just been like a lot of very interesting things going on, and definitely sparked the interest back again. And looking forward to the next time, which is coming up here. I think tomorrow. I think Jack and I are gonna
I was going to ask
be
you if
filming
you're
over the
Jack.
Friday and the weekend. We'll be back out filming again. Yeah, this last one was very interesting and very intense.
Yeah, I saw your premiere. It was amazing. I was in the chat.
Yeah, I think there's a video I got together that will be this Saturday. That was the one that Jack and I were out. I think his point of view was already up. He just posted it the other day.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the one that we had some crazy energy activity. Probably the most intense that I've seen in a while.
But we are so happy that you're back at it. We really did miss you, man. You have no idea. We thought maybe you fell off the face of the earth and didn't want to do it anymore. But I'm like, no, you had too much stuff going. But we missed you. Hey, babe.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark.
It's very dark. Do you want me to turn off the outside light?
Yeah.
Okay. Cammy, can you turn the outside light off for me, for Dad?
Turn on.
Turn it off? Yeah, turn it off. He's outside. There. Thank you.
Let's see.
I'm not sure exactly how you're going to be able to pick up anything, but hey, it looks cool. It's black.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably got a flashlight.
Oh, yeah. He's got his head lamp.
Yeah, I just got to put it on the double.
Put it on the double. Woo! That's bright. So this is kind of like a live boots on the ground via me being inside and him being outside. This is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of our yard.
Something that, like, Jack and I have talked about before, we thought it'd be kind of interesting, even with, like, Mike from Long Island Bigfoot, having a stream on StreamYard, kind of like this.
Mm-hmm.
And just doing like all of us doing our own live hunts at the same time.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that's like that's what I've thought would be very interesting too. I don't know. We talked about it, but we never made really any plans to do it. So it'd be something cool to try sometime.
That would be really neat. Since
me and the boys did a StreamYard live. What was it, last week?
A couple of weeks ago for the full moon.
Okay.
Or the lunar eclipse.
Yeah. We had something that was screeching and hollering in the cow pasture out behind the house. Couldn't figure out what it was. I'm thinking it was either an or maybe a sick mountain lion.
Ooh.
Yeah. Kitty cat.
Which one is it?
Little Tabby.
That's Tigger.
Hi, Tiggs.
Hey.
We have another cat that looks just like Tigger,
Oh.
and we named him Rebel. And then my son-in-law said Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Hey, look. They match.
Yeah. No. This is where see these trees right here?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
night before last, I was standing over there where I just was, and I had turned, and right in between those trees, at about 6.5, 7 feet, I caught the eye shine. Now, I didn't have a flashlight on me. All I had was the night vision, and it didn't pick up a whole lot of it didn't let out a whole lot of light, just a faint light from the eyes. And then when the cat came around the corner from it, you know how animals will do that. They're in night vision, their eye shine will show up like headlights.
Yep.
You know, if you have a cat, their eye shine is like headlights in night vision.
The funny thing is that when I left to go pick up Cammy, Morris was in front of our neighbor's trailer.
Yeah.
Not on the backside. He was on the front of it.
Yeah, Tigger followed me back here, so
Oh yeah. He wants to know what you're doing. That's all.
yeah. And then there's Rebel.
Rebel. And no, they're not siblings, even though they look like twins.
Rebel's adopted. Tigger took him in.
I don't know. Do you guys? I know. Like here, I live in a park here, and there's like packs of wildcats all over our park here, and they get all underneath the skirting on all the trailers. And man, there's just I keep mine in. My cat, I keep him in because I'm afraid he's going to get tore up out there and people poison him.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, it's terrible. Like I'm afraid to let my cat out because I'm afraid. Like my other cat died, and I think because I had two that were siblings, and they're about 7 now. Excuse me, man. About 7 years old now. And Timmy, it was like last year when he died, a little over a year ago, and I think it was from him getting out. I think he got into something out there that shouldn't have.
Dang.
Yeah, but I know it's like crazy. I got everything out there. I got prairie dogs and raccoons and skunks and
Oh my goodness.
dogs, cats. It's just like, it's like a zoo out there.
Well, that's the pasture land that's on the backside of our house. And so in that area, there's no cows. It's the cows on the other side and then the far west of where he's shining his thing right now. So.
Cows are being quiet.
What is that noise, love? Is that you turning your...
Yeah.
Why are you making that noise?
Me?
No, not you.
Well, I'm gonna turn on the night vision and put it up to the phone and see what we get. It's gonna turn back on. I charged this thing.
Is it not working?
Working.
Dang it. Maybe they zapped it already.
Got it.
Huh?
Got it.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Just took a second. Oh, okay.
Just be careful out there, my love.
Let's see.
Oh, that's really cool. It's way different on the...
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Robin.
Let's see. me get past these trees.
Grace said, "Good picture."
Yeah. There we go.
Do you have? Oh, I see what it is. Your headlamp is reflecting in the
Yeah.
phone or in the. I'm not sure exactly. You guys, this is going to help him so much to have this equipment and his new drone and trying to figure out his camera that he's got. So we're gonna try to make it or break it, right? As they say, right?
Yeah. Now
I
I'm gonna.
haven't tried a drone yet myself. I still haven't gone down that lane yet, but it seems like it would be pretty interesting.
I don't know.
Film.
I don't know if he told you he got one. I bought him one for.
I've seen it. He showed it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
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 Often in this direction is where that noise was coming from, right where the cows were sleeping. I know it wasn't a cow. It is a noise I've never heard from a cow. So, but let's see. Down at the end of our property is where this female Sasquatch likes to sit. She'll sit there, especially when the leaves are out. When we get the fresh green leaves, it covers up the area, and she'll sit back there all night long, digging for bugs and stuff. She even made a digging tool out of a twig, and she left it there. She leaves it there so that it was to show me what she was doing, and she just left it there, and it's still over there. I don't touch it. I kind of let her know that that's hers, and we've got a little bit of an X. This is new.
What is? I'm sorry.
Right.
I was
Right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You see how they stripped it?
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's new. You got the point going down into the ground. Yeah. Yeah, that's new. That wasn't like that.
It's an X by the barbed wire fence.
Yeah, look. Also.
Yeah. Colton asked, hon.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll have to show them. Have to show the boys.
That board right there. There's a piece of timber right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the gifting board that I use for her, and that's where she left the digging tool on the very end. I haven't checked to see if it's still right there because the board got moved, but yeah.
And now that it's springtime, the leaves and stuff will start growing up through there, so it'll be even more secluded, so they can hang out there.
But I'm gonna have to set that area back up for her because I know she's gonna sit back there because she met my dog. She met my dog and growled at him.
I think the feeling was mutual.
Yeah, because my dog growled right back.
Do you hear anything tonight?
It's pretty dead out here.
I didn't feel anything while I was out there.
But there aren't any bugs chirping or nothing. So.
That's good.
Cats are climbing up in the trees.
Cats in the cradle. Oh wait.
I don't see any owls tonight either. We have owls that hang out in these trees right here. I don't see any of them. See if I can get this to.
It's hard to see with the lights flashing off of your.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of blinding.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a little bit more powerful headlamp with the red light, because this
I
red
found
light's
I found a pretty good one. I don't know what the strength is of that one you've got there, but I found one that was pretty good on. It was on Amazon, and it was 3,000 looms in the bright light.
yeah.
It had like settings. It had like a spotlight, a floodlight, and then you could do the combo, which put out 3,000 looms, and it also went red in between.
Oh, there. There's your red light, babe.
Yeah, we'll see how good it shows up.
It looks like
Red eye shine. There's red eye shine right there.
it looks like red eye shine.
But that for headlamps, that was the best lamp I've found so far that I'm using.
Yeah.
It's tough to find a good headlamp that gives you bright white and red.
Yeah, I just got to get this adjusted right, but I don't think it. I don't know. I need to turn it back the way I probably had it on upside down. But let's see.
It's really hard to tell.
Yeah. Where I'm pointing the night vision, you can't see because it's black, but there's eye shine over that way occasionally. I'm gonna get readjusted, so I'm gonna hop off here real quick, and then I'll pop back on when I get this headlamp adjusted.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Michelle, I haven't seen too many of Dee's adventures. I've watched some, but it seems like she's always running. The ones I've seen, it's like she's always hauling ass from something. I actually made a little clip, kind of a funny one of her screaming and running. But
Isn't that the first cardinal rule is not to run?
well,
I mean, I'm asking because
I'm going to say this without trying to sound like a sexist, but she's a girl, so I don't think that's necessarily looked at the same way. If there were anything watching her, they're probably like, "Yeah, this girl's just scared of us."
I'd be, well, big girls don't run very fast, so I probably wouldn't try to run. So,
No, I mean, I don't run. I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends.
Jesse, I wasn't saying anything to you, hun. Hi, Wide Open Adventures, AI Mike, Cornbread. Welcome back, AI Mode. Yeah, I haven't done a night hunt. I'm actually kind of leery. I mean, there's times where I won't even go outside my backyard. It really sometimes creeps me out because I can feel them. And so, yeah. Hey, Steph. How are you tonight, Steffi? Actually, Harold will be right back. He's outside. He's trying his new night vision goggles. Everybody, my cousin Stephanie's in. Say hi.
Hello. Figgy. Hi, Figgy.
We actually have a couple mics in here. So, where did he go
Okay.
now? Harold is always bait. Steffi, how was church tonight? But yeah, so I don't go outside very often at nighttime. I know I have to get over the feeling of the uneasiness.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's psychological and mental too. You know, because I don't think generally we're designed to be out in the dark. You know, naturally it's just not normal for us because we can't see in the dark. So
Right. I was gonna say my night vision is not good at all. So even with my glasses on.
yeah, it's nice when you got a nice clear night and you can see from stars and moonlight.
Right.
That's a little bit better. Night vision is usually better, but around here it's usually overcast most of the time. So nighttime is like just a wall of darkness.
All right.
You're back.
I don't know if the headlamp helps any better in the position I'm in.
I have no idea. AI Mike says that you're bait tonight, babe.
Yeah, I am. I'm not really sure if anything is going to happen because
Because they know.
it just doesn't feel like it did last night.
No.
Yeah. Let's see.
He goes, Saturday is the new moon.
Yeah. Yeah, I got too much reflection.
Yep. Gosh darn it.
How about without the headlamp? Can you still see it?
No, I'll turn it off.
He's really going dark.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, here we go, guys. Totally dark.
No, I'm still getting some
Nope,
kind
it's really.
There you go. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I mean, it's probably about as good as you'll get. Got a little bit of reflection from some of the screen from probably battery power and date and stuff.
But donkeys are going crazy.
The donkeys are? They must be in the field over next. Or field.
Yeah. That's
Because they haven't been behind the house
not
lately.
bad.
I know the other night we were laying in bed and all you heard was coyote. I was like, oh, Lord, they were really close to the house.
Do you have a hand flashlight?
Not on me.
Okay.
I was going to say, I
You
would.
probably need 3 arms to do what I was about to suggest anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, I know in IR, like with my IR cameras, a white light will still help illuminate it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I guess it just depends on if you're trying to go all dark. But if you're not necessarily trying to go all dark, you can shine white light out in front, even in the IR, and it'll brighten it up. But I was going to say that still isn't. It's still picking up all right. You still kind of see it even without your headlamp.
Yeah.
It's tough with screen on screen.
Yeah, it is.
I battle with that too with my thermal on my phone. I got to hold it in front of my camera and the screen glare gets it.
What did I say? That it was same here, Stephanie. I'm sorry. I was talking and didn't pay attention to the chat. Oh, that they know more, that the creatures know more than we think. Oh, I know they know more than we think.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and
And
come inside.
I think the coyotes AI mode, they know when the cows calve, so
Yeah.
they're always around, because like I keep saying, we have cows everywhere around us. 3 sides of the house.
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago, I had the dog outside late at night, and I had her over in the area where the Bigfoot likes to sit, and out of nowhere, like 3 coyotes, big coyotes, come up to the fence, and when they see her, man, they yelped and they ran off in the other direction.
Figgy says she has a question, so what's the question, Figgy? So does it feel different out there, babe, tonight than it did last night? Or night before last, or whatever?
Yeah, it's not near as eerie as it felt last night. It feels lighter than it did last night, like just there's no heavy feeling. Last night there was a heavy feeling, like when me and you were out there before dark.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I went out and tested this thing, it was that same feeling, but I just don't feel it tonight.
The cryptid and Bigfoot dogmen, frogmen, have been here since Lucifer got a big head in heaven. Isn't that the truth?
I'm gonna head inside.
You're gonna come inside? Okay. I think it's weird how in the woods, the big guy follows the coyotes.
What is the name of the device used to detect ghosts? I think the most common one is like a EMF meter. Now I could say though that the EMF meter, or I should say a lot of interactions I've had don't usually necessarily reflect EMF activity though. So I'd say that, EMF meters can definitely show you heightened energy spikes, but I don't think it necessarily always reflects what's going on.
Yeah, I'm wanting to get an EMF meter because I think that would really come in handy with these.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good indicator just to give you an idea of energy in the environment. Like I was saying, the video coming up that I just did, and I think Jaxie already posted his from the same time. Man, that was one of the most intense and active, energy filled interactions that I can remember. I've had some like it, but not quite like this, and it had some pretty strong effects on us when it came to like how it affected us, because magnetic fields and electric fields can affect you. They can affect your brain, they can affect your body, and we both had some pretty negative effects from it pretty quick from when it didn't take long from when it started.
Right. Yeah. If there's going to be any action out there tonight, it's probably not going to be till like 2, 3 in the morning. Because the way it felt out there felt like just a normal night. Cats are running around everywhere.
I have to say goodnight to my cousin Stephanie. See you Sunday. Love you. You have a good
Okay.
night. Tell Curtis hi for me. Sorry.
Figgy says the one that looks like sticks.
Oh, wait a minute. I started thinking of what do you call them? Oh, I just lost the name of them. Talking about the dowsing rods.
I'm not sure.
Oh, wait, I think talking about SLS. I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Makes them look like sticks. The SLS camera, the one that can pick up. It can pick
little
up.
rough figures.
Yeah, it'll outline when something gets into its grid. It'll outline it and connect it, and it'll make an outline of what's in the grid.
Yeah.
SLS. I'm trying to think of what the heck it stands for. Yeah, but that's how it works though. It's just like a infrared grid.
Mm-hmm.
It's put out like a bunch of beams, and anything that breaks the beams, it like the software will draw it. It'll show what's breaking the connection, and it'll draw it together so you can see what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get some things like that. I want to get an infrared camera for
You can get
sure.
some pretty good apps.
And then
They've got good apps for your phone, and some of them maybe you spend $2 or $3 to own the app. Some of them are free.
Yeah.
And like the one I use is there's a free version of it, and then there's a paid version, and it works pretty good.
So the face recognition that you were using in your Premiere, did it really do what you would wanted, or?
Which the camera tripod?
Yeah, or whatever you were using that night. You said you had face rec, or was it not you? Am I thinking somebody else?
I had a I mean, it was a while ago that I used it, but I had a tripod I was testing out.
Mm-hmm.
It was made so that you can have it watch you, and then if you move, it follows you. I started experimenting with that to see if it could actually pick up something that you couldn't see, and if it would like move and follow it. Plus, it worked good from like when I wanted to do like a first person or third person view and just stand in front and follow me.
Oh, okay.
But I seen it work one time. There was something that drew it and moved it, so it was like it's something I tried for a little bit, but I haven't used it in a while.
Oh, okay. But not yeah, I think it might have been AI Mike too.
Yeah, could have been.
I watch so many people now that who knew, a couple of years ago I'd be sitting here doing this with him and talking to you and watching you on your channel and everybody else that I follow. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. I would never have thought in a million years I'd be doing this.
Yeah,
Arcane Paranormal said that's what AI Mike uses now.
Okay, that's who it was. Then I was getting confused.
Mike, I can't believe I got her to go to Tallahena, Oklahoma. If you've heard about Tallahena,
I don't think so. It sounds like it's probably pretty intense place though.
Well,
driving in mountains.
Yeah.
Not knowing where you're going, and you don't know what the heck is out there. Freaky as hell. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got her to follow some friends out in the middle of nowhere, and we camped overnight. She was freaking out.
Lock the van door. I slept with my seatbelt on. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, Mike, that night.
I sure the heck did.
That night when I sat down next to the campfire with my friends, as soon as I sat down, I heard something on the other side of her van. It kind of whispered, "We're here." And I told everybody, I was like, "Did y'all hear that?" They're like, "No, what?" I said, "Something just whispered back behind the van and said, 'We're here.'" I'm like,
I bet everybody loved that.
Oh yeah, everybody got out their IR and everything. And they're like, "I don't see nothing." Yeah, we didn't get anything on camera that night, but we did get a few sounds off in not so far distance, but a buddy of mine, uh, Jimmy's, he does Jimmy's Cryptid Quest. Uh, Jimmy Williams, he goes down there a lot, and he's gotten howls. He had his first actual experience. Had a Bigfoot that was standing between two trees, staring right at him. And yeah, if nobody knows about Talahina, it's in the area where if you heard the story, like AI Mike and us, we did a live on that where we discussed the Bigfoot wars of
55.
1855, and supposedly the what was it, the tribe,
The Comanche? No.
no, not
Comanche.
no,
No.
um,
Help us out.
the Choctaw.
Oh, why are
The
man.
Choctaw Indians, there in 1855, they had a settlement there. They just been settled from the Trail years, and they ended up having their loved ones started coming up missing, their women and children, and they went out and did a search party, and they found where these creatures were staying, and they found the bodies of their loved ones, and without getting graphic, they were all laying all over the place, mutilated. But there's uh, there's question on whether it was Bigfoot that they killed, but they know that something happened. So if you go to Talahina, they have a memorial up on the outside of town for that actual event, and it gives names. It gives names of victims from that event. So
Jesse says, "Don't forget Bone Tomahawk."
Bone Tomahawk. That was,
Bone Tomahawk.
yeah, I saw that. That was one of those that I don't know. It was kind of
Creepy.
kind of weird. Yeah, yeah.
Brutal. Oh my goodness.
Pretty brutal for sure.
Yeah, and I went on the first day we were down there. Me and Christy were gonna go. She started to go in there with me, and then she decided to go back and wait at the trailhead for me.
But okay, there's a reason I decided to wait.
Yeah.
Because one, it had just like rained or whatever, and yeah, it was a little slippery. And the last time I went out in the woods and it was muddy and all over, I ended up on my butt. So I wasn't going to risk that because I really didn't have extra clothes. And we were going somewhere else later that night.
Yeah, just probably.
That's why.
Yeah, after I went down that trail a ways and came back, I was being followed by something. So I decided to turn back. We go to the Bigfoot conference. Well, it was a meet and greet of the researchers. We go there, and the guy tells me, "Oh, you went there?" He's like, "That place is known for bears." Like, yeah, I was being followed by one, more than likely.
Or something else.
Yeah, or something else. No, because in the video, I was actually speaking, kind of like I was night before last, where I was talking about something, and then there was that roar, and it wasn't a bear.
I have no idea.
It wasn't a bear. It didn't sound like a mountain lion, but it was up the hill, kind of between where I was and she was.
I was the mud puppy creature. Oh wait. Figgy wants to know how many died.
How many died?
I don't remember.
They said that there was 19 children. I think it was 19 children, and then not to mention all the adults that were bodies that were slung everywhere. But they recovered the bodies of 19 children. Two survivors, out of that whole incident, and then some of the um, warriors. But uh, out of the people that were taken, two survivors, and one of them was the commander's daughter, who got his head um, decapitated, and then another daughter of one of the tribe.
Robin's got a question for you. I believe AI Mike or MC Paranormal Mike. Sorry.
About Helltown.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone there several times. I've been there. One of my first videos before it was before I started working with the cameraman. I went to the cemetery in Helltown. I was by myself, and I've got a video on that. But what I think about it, well, it's just one of those, like, I mean, historically, it's very, like, it's almost like a little bit frustrating about things like eminent domain. It gives you an idea of how stuff like that can still happen, and people can lose their homes for reasons like forest conservation, and they can kick everybody out. And then there's all kinds of rumors, and I mean, there's so much history too. It's like, it's a whole lot. I mean, it's kind of like the perfect storm for paranormal activity, possibly an entity. The Wendigo is there. There's all kinds of things. I mean, it's definitely an interesting place. In fact, the video that you're going to see coming up, my latest video, is darn near right in the same kind of, right around that same area where we had that huge amounts of energy that was around us. And it's an interesting place.
Yeah.
It's been pretty much cleared out, though. I don't think there's any remnants. I haven't found any of the old remnants that used to be there. The old school bus and a lot of the old homes. I think everything's pretty much wiped out now. There's nothing left of it.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's cool. Can't wait to see all your next adventures there, Mike.
Yeah, there's been, like, I think a lot of it's just, it's wherever you go, you know, like, it seems like a lot of the things happen doesn't really even make a big difference on where you're at.
Right.
That's one of the things I try to see if it's consistent. Like, if the area is not necessarily the determining factor, but more or less some kind of an interest in you, if you're trying to connect and reach out, if these things will happen because you're making the attempt to create the interaction.
Yeah.
And then it seems like it's kind of amplified too with certain people. Like Jack and I, seems like we kind of have a little bit of a perfect storm factor with us where we go. And since I've come back, it seems like that's kind of holding true again.
Do you think they missed you? Do you think that they missed you, Mike?
I don't know. It seems like there's been a lot of activity for the past recent times that, have been doing the hunts or investigations. There's been some, like a lot of loaded things happening. So,
yeah,
it's pretty much picked up right where we left off.
Does that make you feel good then? I mean, to know that.
Yeah, it's exciting. It is.
Picked up right where you left off.
Yeah, it's exciting. Like when things like that happen, especially like, like I trust that Transcend Theory app I use, like more than any other. It's been, the necrometer that I used, the speech mode specifically, was a pretty amazing device, and the Transcend Theory kind of amplified it a little bit to make it even more reliable, or it helps you a little bit more with deciphering what comes through. But when you have those kind of devices that can't be manipulated to give you messages that are preset, it's just pure unknown method that something can just spell out and say something to you. And
That's
when
cool.
you start getting this conversation and these things coming through, it's like it's pretty exciting, and it kind of keeps confirming the idea that there is that spirits or maybe even other entities can use things like this and can talk to you through them.
Yeah, and then when you can actually back up what these things are saying to you by the actions that are happening while you're walking through wherever you're walking, it kind of shows that those things actually work.
Yeah. Yep. Especially like when you're getting names, full names. It's just like it's pretty amazing. And then when you get messages that come through that are corresponding to what you're asking or what you're talking about, and one of the coolest examples was the one at Cuyahoga Forest, when that was the night where we captured the portal
Mm-hmm.
on the thermal, that portal that opened up. That was
Yeah.
like over 1,000 degrees. When that happened that same night, on my device. Now, the reason why we went there was like I was kind of drawing a blank on where to go. I'm like, usually there's some places I'll research and want to go, and we had already been there, but I wasn't thinking about it. And I was talking to Ramona, and I was asking her, I'm like, this is weird, but I'm kind of just drawing a blank. I'm not sure where to go. And then she got back to me, I think maybe the next day, and she's like, well, I was talking to the council, and they had watched some of the videos, and they said that to go to Cuyahoga because there's something interesting or something going on there. So I was like, okay. And then I told Jack, I'm like, yeah, let's go to Cuyahoga. And then that was that night we went there.
Oh yeah.
And before the portal, though, there was a moment where I got a message that said Ramona's a friend. And that came through. And when you hear that, you're like, there's no mistaking whether or not something works. There's a higher power. There's something going on that can't be explained. That's not just man-made.
Right.
Yeah.
And those kind of things just kind of keep reaffirming why I use that.
Mm-hmm.
And when things work like that for everybody, whenever you're doing, if you're using devices and you're getting, confirmations that something is communicating, something's giving you signals, talking to you, that, it's not just random chance, something just happened to do it for whatever reason, it's meant for a reason.
Right.
And those are the things that kind of keep you, keep your interest. And that's why I like to show it so people can see how, there's things that are going on that are, pretty interesting. And there's a connection between a lot of things you don't normally think about.
Right.
Right.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. Well, Mike, yeah, we're about 15 minutes over.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna call it a night.
Yep, sounds good.
It was nice having you on here, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you there, Mr. Mike?
Okay. Well, on YouTube, under my paranormal life, there you can see the youtube.com/@MT Paranormal Life. If you just go onto YouTube and search for MT Paranormal Life, you'll find me there. And I do have a Facebook group. Anybody who wants to join, you're welcome to join that.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a link. I think I got O.C.S.T. You're there. You're there too. I got a lot of links for other channels too. So you find a lot of other good content creators there as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We usually will hang out with Abnormal Investigations. They're another fellow Oklahoma research team, and of course they have Jess, who's located in
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
But she does a lot with the paranormal and the Bigfoot stuff. So
Oh yeah.
So I'll drop their links here in a minute. But
Yeah. AI Mike, he's a pretty brave man sometimes. He gets out there. He's actually caught some weird stuff. I mean, it happens live. Like he'll see something big and white just run through the forest, and he'll go in after that. Like, dude, like if you're gonna go in after it, don't stop.
Yeah, it's hard. Like I mean, it's hard not to want to move quick or run in certain directions at times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's something that, you know, if you do this and you do this kind of filming, you start realizing, because people are watching you, and they're gonna, you know, need your view to see
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is you're trying to show them. And one of the things that doesn't work out good is running.
Yeah.
You can't see a darn thing.
Especially when you're running this way and this thing's going.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
or if it's muddy and you fall on your butt.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we were thinking about putting together a reel of all the mishaps of us falling while we were filming. There's been some really good ones that we've had.
Yeah, that would be an entertaining video.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me.
All right, Mike. You have a good night. And,
thanks for coming on. We miss you, and we're so glad that you're back there, buddy.
Thanks for having me back on.
You're
You
welcome.
guys again sometime. If I ever do one, I'll have to send you an invite too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Definitely.
But Saturday I'll have the release public for the newest video, the Phantom Tormentor. That one will be Saturday. I'll release that.
Yeah, I'll if it's all right, I'll post the link up in my Facebook group page. That way I can let everybody that didn't get your information, let them know where to go.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
All right, man. Take
Night,
care.
everyone.
Night.
Night. Wow.
All
that
right.
was a fast 2 hours and a half, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was fun though. Had a lot of fun.
Yes, tomorrow night, Mogs and Stevie B at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern on the Mogian Monster.
Mogian Monster WTF.
What the fascination, or why the fascination?
Live on TikTok.
Huh?
I said I might go back.
Live on TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hope that'd be cool.
I was talking to Chris about it the other day.
Cool.
The reason I haven't been is I broke my fucking phone thing
Oh no.
to hold my phone.
Well, everybody.
Did I tell you what?
We're not doing yet.
Is a fucking.
Is it cold?
All right, everybody. I hope everybody had a great night, and I hope that you get a good rest. And those of you that have to be at work in the morning, get some sleep.
Yeah, right. No. And just remember, you guys, the kindness you put out in the world always comes back to you. You guys have a blessed one.
Stay safe.
And keep squatching.
Good night.
Whispers in the woods where shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Sovereign house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T is more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown sings with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. BIGFOOT and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night, empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night, empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight.